Guys, before we start today, I just want to say if you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. I don't put much effort into these, but reward me. It'll make you feel good about yourself. Guys, it's Ben and Neil's cat here for Escape the Echo Chamber with Neil's cat and Ben. And today we are at Obi Creek in Malaney. We're gonna find some platypuses, hopefully. And and I'll tell you about Neil's cat's near-death experience and how I near lost my fingers. We've just spoke to some locals up on the bridge there, a lady with a mad flash camera, and I was told she's like the authority. She's told me this is the weir, stake out the weir, watch up the creek here, and then there's a few other spots down here. Finding platypuses, it's very much a sit and wait type of game. And hope Neil's cat doesn't fall in the weir. I'm not getting in the water here. I'll show you the sign in a minute. So, yeah. Oh, this sounds like fun. Hey, who's game to have a go at this? So yeah, let's have a look around, see if we can see some platypuses. So what I'm doing is I'm just sitting here as quiet as I can, except when I'm talking to the camera, and I'm just watching up the creek here. The lady said you'll see the bow wave of them swimming back and forwards across the creek sometimes, or you'll see them pop up. Now, Obi Creek, it's a pretty cool place. It runs across the Blackall mountain range. There's been like plenty of yowie sightings here, even plenty of black panther and big black cat sightings, even giant monitor lizard sightings in the creek. I just saw something move over here somewhere. Yeah, so Obi Creek's got it all. Platypus is included. Hopefully we're about to see one. What was that? There was something up there. They're ducks, I think. Damn ducks. Oh, what's this over here? It's fucking yowie. Oh no. Oh, it's that lady with the massive camera. So it's not too bad. We've already had one possible sighting over here. I saw something move. Hopefully the camera kind of picked it up. Yeah, we'll keep looking around anyway. We're obviously in the right spot because like this person with their big professional camera, they're in the same spot as us. Guys, so spot number one at the weir. No platypuses yet, no yowies, no giant monitor lizards, and definitely no black cats. I hang around for a little bit more and then we're going to go and check out the next couple of spots down closer towards the actual town. Guys, so this is spot number two. We tried the weir, now we're trying the bridge. If you put Malaney Showgrounds in Google, you can't miss the creek here. So now we play the waiting game again. So while we're waiting, I'll just tell you a little bit about platypuses. Platypuses, they're a mammal. 1, 2, they're a marsupial. 3, they're a monotreme, which actually means that they're an egg-laying mammal. So they're like up there with platypuses and echidnas pretty much. I don't know about overseas, but in Australia, that's it for monotremes. It's pretty cool anyway. So they lay eggs, they dig holes in the bank over here. They lay their eggs up in there and then they have little pups and stuff. And they have a pouch with the teat. And like a kangaroo sort of, but just a lot smaller. And that's how baby platypuses are made. Well, as far as I know, the male ones are poisonous. I don't know about the female ones, but male ones, they have a spur underneath their back legs. And if it gets you, apparently it's pretty bad. Must be like up there with like getting stung by a stingray and stuff like that. So don't go trying to grab at them or nothing if you see one. Not that I reckon you'd ever get the chance. Like they're so hard to find even when you know where they are. Yeah, your chances of actually like grabbing one is like really slim. So, Neil's cat's over it. She's just laying in the sun over here. She's like, platypuses aren't real, they're mythical. It'd be really easy to believe that too, Neil's cat. But don't be fooled. They are here. It's just a matter of waiting. It's not ideal conditions because there's a lot of water running at the moment. it's still just a matter of waiting. Like, they're always here. Hopefully we will see one. Alright, so no go on the bridge. We're going to cut through the showgrounds now. Apparently there's some boardwalks with some pools that you can see them from along there. So we're going to have a look. Cookie, if you're watching, you should have come. Like, we're going to see platypuses. I know you're in Australia. Get up here. This is where everything is. I don't know where you are at the moment. Hopefully in Tassie looking for them tigers. Get up here. Come and see some platypuses and koalas and things with me. Guys, so we've crossed through the showgrounds and we are now at spot number 3, which is this little footbridge over the creek. As I've rocked up here, I have seen something up here. I have got it on footage on my good zoom camera. So hopefully it's platypuses. I can't really tell without like reviewing the footage and getting someone to kind of verify it, because it's not like you can see them like clear as day. You can just see them moving around in the water. So like, I really hope it is, for like my sake and your sake. Neil's cat's kind of getting over it. She's sick of walking and she's slowing me down now. We're going to stake this spot out because like I said, I've got a good feeling that I've already seen one here. Let's try and get some real good footage of a platypus. What is that? Man, could it be? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna need to find someone who can like verify it, or it's not like you can see platypuses, but there's something moving around pretty fast through the water up there. Like, I don't know what else would do that. And it was like it was its nose or its beak sort of shooting across the surface over there. Oh man, I really hope that was a platypus. I really honestly don't know what else it could have been. And that's kind of like what the lady was describing. Like, you look for the bow wave of something moving around on the surface like that. And like, it's gone now. Alright guys, so I'm not sure what that was moving around in the water. It kind of reminded me of like how a snake would look moving around in the water, and all you like, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd expect to see more of its body and like a more obvious pattern, like the S's in the water behind it. So yeah, don't know. When I get home and we'll zoom in on the footage and we'll find out anyway. So yeah, haven't seen it again anyway, so we are moving on to the next spot. So like a couple other real animals that live around here that I'd really like to see is the king parrot, which I have seen a bunch of times. They are around. I just haven't had a chance to stop and film them. And another one is the rifle bird, which is the only bird of paradise native to Australia, and it's like black with like a big white sort of breasted thing on the front. And I think I did see one once when I was working, and I only caught like a glimpse of it flash through the trees, but I don't know what else it could have been. So that's what I think it was anyway. They're very, very rare and hard to find, and yeah, one day we will get out and find one. Oh, well, along the creek here is just awesome. Check out this big tree we're just going past now. Whoa. And then like the creek's like just down here, so like even if you don't see any platypuses, like you wouldn't be disappointed. Bring your grandma even, you could push a wheelchair along this. Alright, so we followed the creek along and now we've come out kind of in the town near all the shops. As far as I know, there's like a couple other places down here that may have platypuses. So yeah, we'll go check that out, and then we'll start heading back and we will double check everything. Oh, this spot's epic. I don't know if you can tell, but like somewhere over the back of the creek here, there's like a big bat colony or a bunch of birds, or there's a mad big noise coming from over here. Oh, check this lizard out too. These things are everywhere. It's pity it's been raining a bit the last few days too, so the creek's not exactly clear. If you come here on a better day, this creek could be really clear and you'd actually be able to spot things under the water as well. I was telling you before about like how we near had a fatal accident with Neil's cat and almost lost me fingers. So I'll like tell you what happened. We've taken Neil's cat out to do a business the other night, and because we live in an apartment building, so we've gone out, we've got in the lift, pressed the button, the door's closed. To my horror, like absolute horror, the lead's like out the door of the lift starts moving, there's no emergency stop, no way to stop it. I like dive for the lead. By the time I grab it, Neil's cat's already like been slung halfway up the door of the lift going for the roof by the collar. It gets to the top, I've got my hand like wrapped around the collar and the lead. When it gets right to the top, the lead went like and then just went snap and ripped through my hand. It's like, oh, I'm so glad that I actually got to it. It tore the crap out of my hand. Neil's cat was all right, but I managed to like save her, I guess. I hate to think what would happen if I hadn't got my hands on that lead. If you're gonna take Neil's cat in the lift, make sure you know where the lead is. My girlfriend was like in massive shock after this. We were at the hospital till about 3 a.m. in the morning, and I got a bunch of stitches in my hand. YouTube's not going to like me if I show you the photos. Thanks to the nice doctor at Sunshine Coast Hospital. She did an awesome job. And yeah, be careful with your dog. Like you don't want to have something like that happen. So we're still following the creek here. I don't know if you can hear, but just here, bats. Heaps and heaps of fruit bats. So yeah, come to Malaney and see the bat. Even if you don't see the platypuses, I guarantee you'll see bats almost. Man, there's lizards is everywhere. Aren't you, Mr. Lizard? Hey, oh, he's not so scared of me, this one either. He's just going to stay there. Hey, you going to go for a swim? He doesn't really want to, eh? This is because it's cold. He's trying to stay out in the sun and get some energy. He doesn't want to get back in that cold water at the moment. So, perfect time to come out looking for lizards and snakes as well. I haven't seen any snakes yet, but I'd love to be able to show you a nice python. So yeah, let's keep looking. We're going to start heading back now, and hopefully we'll trip across some platypuses on the way. What you looking at, boy? Oh, so Obi Creek has Mary River cod as well. I've spoke about Mary River cod in a couple of my other videos. They're actually related to the Murray River cod, except like Murray River's like comes way out here somewhere, and like they made it over the top of the mountain range and into the coastal side of the creeks. And Brisbane River cod managed the same thing, except they got killed in a catchment-wide fire, which drowned out the river. Like, it's pretty unlikely that the Mary River cod actually swam over the top of the mountains. It's more likely that like a big eagle or bird picked it up and dropped them in there, and that's how they got here. So guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my tour of Malaney and Obi Creek. We saw possible platypus, not clear or definitive, but it could be. Yeah, tell me what you think. Do you think it was a platypus? Was it a snake, duck? Like, what was it? If it wasn't, you tell me. I'll talk to you then. Take it easy.